I had a really good time. That's the entire Deus Ex series outside of, you know, the mobile stuff and the side things that I really have honestly no interest in playing. Wow. What a franchise. Man. I really enjoyed that game. That was really, really good. That was really, really good. I think I preferred the aesthetics of Human Revolution a little bit more. Not the urine color, but just the general graphics and everything. It was very much clean and uncluttered, which was really, really nice. It felt very futuristic, but I can see why Mankind Divided was necessary to be much more cluttered, much dirtier, because we are bridging into Deus Ex 1, which is just a mess of nonsense. Oh, it's a bobblehead. I enjoyed all the side quests in this game. That was amazing. All the side quests were just incredible. My favorite one was the I can't remember what his name was, but the guy that was running the cult, where he had everybody basically under mind control. That was amazing. That was my favorite side quest. But they were all good. They were all good side quests. I also appreciated the large amounts of options you had throughout the game. So it would just drop you in with, hey, do this or do that. And I'm like, I don't wanna. But it was good. It was good. It means subsequent playthroughs, you can go with those other options. It also gives you a feeling of investment where you've made that decision, that's what you have to stick with. And I did appreciate Gollum City. It was terrible. It was so terrible a place. But it was basically a preview of how Augs are going to be treated in the future. You know, we never went anywhere with Chicane. Chicane dropped us off someplace, and then that was the end of that. Same thing with McGreedy. We don't even know what happened to them. We know Miller died, which is sad. But, I don't know what anybody else ended up doing. It just kind of stopped. That's true. They might be dealing with the real Eliza. Yeah, that's true. And that was also kind of just left off as a loose end there at the end too, where she was like, "I'm going to help you. Okay, good luck." I feel like there's so much more story to tell with Jensen. I know there's some DLC with this, but I don't know if it's, how do I put this? I've heard it doesn't really do a whole lot, but that's just what I've heard. But I feel like there's a whole nother game in between Mankind Divided and Deus Ex that still needs to happen in order to complete this story arc, because there's still a lot that needs to connect. Uh-oh. Where are we going now? Those are IP addresses.
That is not the point. We should have all been informed.
That is why we are here now.
Volkart, what's done is done. The broad strokes of the operation were very clear and haven't changed. There are always adjustments that will occur in the field. You should know that.
Adjustments? Those were not mere adjustments.
Interpol was more capable than we anticipated. They have a new augmented agent by the name of
Adam Jensen,
who we believe may have had external help, possibly by the Juggernaut Collective or even Janus directly.
we're looking into it, but we...
All that is speculation at this point. Let's find out more and reconvene later this week. Thank you, everyone. That'll be all.
It's your own fault.
I'm aware of that, Doctor.
Elizabeth sends her regards.
Report.
Overall, the subject seems quite well adjusted despite the massive traumas he's experienced, and his memories are still consistent with the program. He is remarkably stable.
Excellent. How close is he to contact with Janus?
Very.
And it's only a matter of time.
I see. Can I say I'm surprised? No, not at all. Not at all. Dr. Ozen was always on my radar as someone to keep an eye on. There was something about her that was... When we started questioning her, and then she presented some backstory to kind of throw us off and give us an emotional response, I had suspicions that she was very manipulative. There's also the fact that we had that little discussion where we were trying to find out who appointed her and for what reason, and it never went anywhere. Also the fact that they're using Jensen to get the Janus. Cool. So I really need a new game. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, did it? Surprised you, Kalina? I won't say that I'm... How do I put this? I'm not surprised that she ended up being some kind of a mole. I am surprised that they know as much as they do about Jensen. So my guess is he's still talking to her about stuff, and I'm really surprised because I did not know that Jensen was telling her about his own personal views on stuff. The way he presented himself with her, I felt like that was... I don't know, that I feel like he wouldn't have talked to her. Yeah, it's really sad. I want more games. Give me more games. Need more. There's still major jumps in story and technology and augmentation. Huge jumps, leaps from this game to Deus Ex 1 that really has lots of opportunities to explore. Also, Paige and Manderley. And then whatever that was that we just saw. I don't know, I'm having lots of half thoughts, excuse me. I really enjoyed it. This is going to be great, though. No, I don't have that kind of a disposable income. Give me more of De Beers. Yes, need more De Beers. In fact, there's plenty of characters from Deus Ex 1 that you could have brought into a bridging game that can give you more information, like Jock, or Jack as I called him, as he liked his alcohol. He has this backstory that he talks about. He's a pretty old guy now. I feel like there'd be a good opportunity for him to be involved in some capacity as well. Also, Malik. Where's Malik? Give me more Malik. Grr. Good stuff, though. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. I'm really sad that it's over. I was strongly considering pulling up, not after the break, but in the future, I'm very strongly considering going and find, what is it, the Deus Ex mods, and maybe playing through a Deus Ex 1 with mods and knowledge of this type of gameplay, because I went into Deus Ex 1 with like zero knowledge of what I was getting into, that style of game. It was a disastrous first half of that game. Did I see your earlier comment about Ana? Oh, the entire series gameplay is best summed up by Ana Navarra. I am not going to hold your hand. You have your orders. That's true. That's true. Basically, do your thing. Doesn't matter how you succeed in what you're doing, but do it. Yeah, that's actually pretty great. That's a good quote to sum up the series pretty well, gameplay-wise. I agree, Evan. Is there anything else in the credits, or can I skip these? It's nice seeing the devs, but I like to see more Deus Ex if possible. Also, I've noticed these photographs are all really low resolution. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's in French. Oh, here we go. Always gracious and friendly and never without a smile. Maxime was an inspiration personally and professionally. His sudden passing touched our hearts and our lives. His joy for life will not be forgotten, and his optimistic outlook will continue to inspire us. From your friends and colleagues. Oh. Wow, he was only 30 years old. You know, I'm getting old enough now where people pass away at 30 years old or younger. I'm starting to realize, I'm like, wow, they passed away and they were younger than me. I'm getting to that age now where it's just, I'm becoming aware of my mortality as the years go by. I guess they are augmented. The dev augment. Oh, that'd be really cool. Can you imagine a New Game Plus, you get like the developers augmentation? You can put it in there and they'll have all kinds of little Easter eggs around the game where you can go and like look into it and they actually describe or have a video or something about what work went into creating certain scenes, certain areas, certain characters. Oh, that would be really cool. Congratulations, Kalina. Now you're right there with me. Sorry. But I think that would be cool if they had something like that. They're never gonna do it, but yeah. Because Assassin's Creed Origins had a like a tour that you could do for ancient Egypt and go around and learn things. Wish they kind of did that with this, with the devs. It'd be neat. I mean, there's not significant historical significance. Significant significance. We'll go with it. In this game per se, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice. Maybe have a little bit more backstory because I know nothing about Czechoslovakia. Oh, they use Autodesk. Nice. I'm familiar with Maya a little bit, made by Autodesk. There was a dude doing worse puns than you, Evan. That person doesn't exist. The Knuckles image is owned by Sega? When was Knuckles in the game? Oh, the Portal Companion Cube. Yeah, I found that. I put it in one of my videos. I didn't even notice it in the game. I caught it just when I was going through with my brief editing. Dejux. That's my official title. Dejux. Lots of achievements. We're human beings, pacifist, and the supreme enlightened. What do those even mean? What are these extras? No, I've already seen all that. Okay. Oh, there's a benchmark. Oh my gosh, I should have used the benchmark before I started streaming this game. That probably would have told me how to set everything. Anyway, what are this Jensen stories? Yeah. Nah, I'm good. They're all stories within the story. They don't have any continuation. Yeah. Okay, well, that's it for Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I think I gave some brief thoughts. I mean, you guys saw how I enjoyed the game. I had a ball. I had a great time. I had a lot of opportunities to be dumb, which was fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. Did I have a single explosion on this play? I don't think I had a single explosion in 2.5 hours. Oh, wait, no, I blew myself up. That's what I did. No, never mind. I blew myself up while I was trying to take down Marchenko. I doubt they saw my playthrough of the game. I don't have enough views on those. That would have been cool, though. Alrighty, well, let me exit out of here. Yes. And then we are going to head over. I will look into what game I'm going to actually do from now on. And I will be getting that information out on Twitter before long. I'm not exactly sure when. I think next weekend. I'm working all weekend, so will not be streaming next weekend. But I will let everybody know ASAP when my next stream is.